Hey everyone, this is Will from PowerTraders.com. Today I'll be doing our weekly analysis on the cryptocurrency market. So let's jump ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. As you guys can see here, we've held the major support level here at $41,000, and since then we had this pretty incredible rally, which took us pretty much. Well, right now we're trading at 63,000, so that's an incredible gains in roughly around 3 weeks, right? We are now up close to 60%, around 57%, more like 55% in just 3 weeks. So that's pretty incredible. And you can see here, we're so far broken above these two peaks with relative ease, right? It took basically 1 week to break these two. These are, key resistance level, and we broke them with relative ease. And all we have left is the all-time high price to break at $65,000. I won't be surprised if we get rejected. I think this level here is going to bring in a lot of sellers, but who knows? Look at this momentum here, right? This is incredible momentum, and usually, at least from my history, my experience, it's really hard to predict when momentum turns on and when momentum turns off. So I think there's a good shot that we'll get rejected, but I think we will make an all-time high relatively soon. If you look at the weekly, right, it shows you a different story. On the daily, it's like, okay, we have all-time high to break, but on the weekly, it looks incredibly bullish, right? If you look here, the highest weekly close ever for Bitcoin was roughly around $60,000, and look at where we're trading right now. We're trading, well, first of all, last week we closed way above it, but hypothetically, let's just say today is Sunday and we're about to close the weekly today. If we close this weekly at the price we're at right now, that's going to be the highest close in Bitcoin's history, right? Obviously, it's still got the all-time high to break, but the fact that it's going to close at its all-time the highest close in its history is an indication of how bullish it is and how much momentum it still has. So I'm incredibly bullish on Bitcoin. I do think it will make a new all-time high soon. Obviously, we're going to get a pullback, no doubt about that. Eventually, 10, 20%, who knows? But we're going to get that. But nonetheless, like I said earlier, it is incredibly hard to predict when momentum will, turns off and when it turns on. So if I were you, I'll just be patient. If you hold some Bitcoin, great. Just stay. Obviously, don't trade in the market like this, right? After all, we're on verge of price discovery, and when we do reach that price discovery, right, there's not any resistance level to hold back the buyers or bring in any sellers, right? It's just like sky's the limit. So definitely keep an eye on Bitcoin. Super exciting time if you're holding Bitcoin, but definitely be patient. Don't trade it, just hold it. Let price tell us what to do, right? All right, so let's look at Ethereum. Let's start with Ethereum first, and then I'll look at the Ethereum Bitcoin ratio because I think it is pretty important. So Ethereum, we can see here this channel trend, which I've been speaking about for a while. We want to see price come back and trade in this trend, right? And we saw that. We saw price came back up. We hold the bottom. We got a retest. Great, right? We held. We came back up. We got rejected here. So far, what's happening right now, what price is telling us, right, is we're just trading in this channel, which is great because this trend, we're trending upwards, right? We could continue to trade this in this channel for weeks, and we could be heading for 4,000, 4.5, which is great. But obviously, everybody's want to see another bullish breakout like this one here, right? This is what everybody who's holding Ethereum would love to see. It's a breakout like that. But I think that's quite unlikely right now. And if you look at Ethereum against Bitcoin, you clearly see that. We broke below the support level, and it seems like we're coming down to test this major support level here at 0.05 against Bitcoin, 0.055 against a Bitcoin, corresponding with these touches here, right? The bigger question I think is important is whether, let me log this out here, say we do come back down here, the question comes whether the Ethereum Bitcoin valuation will bleed further, right? maybe we'll hold there. You know, who knows? Maybe we'll come all the way back down here, corresponding with these touches here. It's possible. I think no one wants to see that, especially people who own, who owns Ethereum. But nonetheless, like I said, let price tell us what to do. I think there's a really good chance we will come back down here. Whether we hold it, come back up, or see a bearish breakout, I think it's still to be seen. Let's see what happens in the coming days. But right now, with Bitcoin so incredibly strong, I don't see a lot of altcoins not really moving. Because when Bitcoin shines, usually it's only just Bitcoin, and then the altcoins just kind of stay quiet, right? But nonetheless, you do have to keep in mind that Ethereum does well in Q1 of 2022, and I mean, everybody in the market knows that, right? If you watch YouTube videos about cryptocurrencies, you know that literally every crypto YouTuber would say, yeah, Ethereum does well in Q1 of next year, and statistically that is the case, right? So what that means is if we do get a bearish breakout, or even if we come down to this level here, the question comes, well, should I accumulate Ethereum to prepare myself for a huge wave in Q1 of next year? That is somewhat speculation. Well, it is speculation, right? You're speculating that Ethereum is going to have a huge rally in Q1 of next year, as it usually does. But I think that is quite an interesting strategy and something a lot of people should consider, especially if we come down to these levels, even here, right? If we come down here and we're getting close to Q1 of next year, what are you going to do? Well, I would definitely be buying some Ethereum, absolutely, if we come down here. Here, I don't know. Here, I don't know. Here, maybe. But here, I don't know, right? Again, we're going to let price tell us what to do. Let's see what price does in the coming weeks. All right, let's start with Polkadot, because Polkadot is exciting. As you guys know, we had this incredible rally. I remember waking up and I see DOT up 20%. I was like, great, because I've been following this for a while, and I said that we could be seeing a bullish breakout pretty soon, right? And we did. We broke through these two resistance level, super fast, right? You see here, on the day we had a 20% move, we had a really decisive bullish breakout. And right now we're coming down a bit, but we're holding support, right? As you guys can see here, roughly around $40, which is great. It could be really simple, a simple price action. It could be, right, bullish breakout, come back down, retest, and then resume off. We could come down to this level here too. I won't be surprised. But considering how bullish we are, right? This is the highest level, DOT has been since, May of this year, right? So the price is looking incredibly bullish. So definitely keep a close eye on Polkadot. Let's see if it could set get closer to these level here. Just like Bitcoin, it still has a few peaks it has to break, right? So far, I would say we've broken above this first peak here. But of course, we still got this one, and this one to break in the coming months. All right, let's look at some laggers. And I hate to say this, 88 is kind of still lagging here. It seems to be trading in this it is trading in this channel trend still. And you can see here, price has been narrowing down a bit. That could mean that we could get a decisive move soon. Maybe we get some sort of catalyst. We see some price action. Whether that's to the downside to test a major support level or to the upside is still to be seen. But 88 has been pretty weak the past few weeks. I mean, it's so incredibly strong. I mean, if you bought ADA below major support level, you're done pretty well. I mean, especially down here. If you bought down here, that's great. But nonetheless, ADA, it's not that it does not look interesting. I just want to say that in terms of price action and price levels, what it's telling us, it's just nothing exciting is really happening. I guess what I'm trying to say. Not to say it's a bad coin, a good coin, not at all. It's just that right now, the prices and what price is telling it, it's just not attractive right now, right? So Link, let's try with Link with USD first. Link just like 88, and I will say much worse than 88. The thing is still continues to lag. You can see here prices narrowing down a bit. So we may see it decide to move soon. But you know, we're still way below, you know, its all-time high, right? We got rejected here. This was a major level where we got rejected. And since then, it hasn't really moved much. It's been trading sideways for a while. It's pretty much trading at the same level it was in August, as you guys can see here. Excuse me. So Link, not too interesting. And if you look at Link against Bitcoin, its valuation continues to bleed, right? It had a bearish breakout here, so it continues to bleed. Same thing with Link against Ethereum also. We also had a bearish breakout. You know, I thought there would be a great setup here. So I did accumulate some here, but as you guys can see here, that trade has not worked so well. It continues to bleed against Ethereum, continues to bleed against Bitcoin. So definitely keep a close eye on Chainlink as it continues to struggle. Alright, so I do want to go through Bitwise 20, Bitwise 70. So if you guys are new to my video, Bitwise 20 is kind of like mid cap. And Bitwise 70 is like small cap of the cryptocurrency. So you guys can see here, Bitcoin outperforms the rest of the market for a while, but then as we enter into February of this year, you can see here, then finally altcoins shine. And I do strongly believe that this is happening again. So what we're seeing right now, right, is that Bitcoin shines first, and that's clearly evident on the in the past 1 month, right, since September. You clearly see here that Bitcoin's outperforming right now. And eventually, what I do think is going to happen is eventually altcoins will outperform. And we see here, you know, they do outperform quite significantly, actually, against Bitcoin. And I am still waiting for, I am still accumulating some altcoins. And I'm waiting as Bitcoin continues, you know, as Bitcoin enters price discovery, which I think will happen quite soon. I think altcoins will continue to lag, and I think this will give a lot of will be, you know, a great opportunity for a lot of us, especially those who missed out on this, you know, Bitcoin rally, to get back into the market. You know, it's really your in my opinion, your final shot, in my opinion, to get into the market, because once the altcoin booms, you know, Ethereum, right? I mean, Bitcoin already booms, right? Once altcoin booms, once, you know, Ethereum booms in Q1 of next year, you know, there's not really that much opportunity left in the cryptocurrency market, in my opinion. Obviously, we don't know what price is going to do in the next 4 to 6 months, but as of now, I think, you know, the two strategies people are going for right now is catching this Bitcoin rally, right? Which I think it's a little bit too late to get in the game now. In my opinion, some people would say, you know, it's not too late. We're going to 100K. You should buy some Bitcoin now. But in my opinion, I like to catch the wave when it's when it's still early, right? I want to buy, you know, here or here or here, right? I want to catch the wave right before it takes off, right? I want to get into rocket right before it goes off, right? And I'm also doing I'm planning the same thing with altcoins, right? I'm accumulating some, and I with sorry, let me show you, with the goal that eventually, right, altcoins going to outperform, as we see here, as you guys can see here. Yeah. All right, so hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely keep an eye on the market. Bitcoin could be heading into price discovery really soon. Obviously, I think when Bitcoin really shines, usually altcoins don't do too well. So definitely keep a close eye on altcoins as well as Bitcoin. Maybe there's some quality altcoins out there, you guys, you know, some good projects you guys follow. I think this may be an interesting time to accumulate. But let's see, you know, Bitcoin could really shine for a month, you know, maybe for 2 months, and could leave altcoins really behind for, you know, a month or two. But you know, that is bearish for altcoins, but you know, some people may see that as an opportunity to get into some altcoins. It's really up to your strategy as well as your risk tolerance. All right, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give a thumbs up and, of course, subscribe for more content.